Pressure. It's a constant companion for every competitor in Formula One. How a driver copes with it can define their career. Some have more than others. Some cope better than others. Some hardly seem to feel it at all. Oscar Piastri has been dealing with more than most since he was a boy, but you'd never know it. After beginning his karting career in his native Australia, the young hopeful, then just 14 years old, took the daunting step of moving to the other side of the world to pursue his racing dream in England. Away from home and without his family, the pressure to succeed might easily have overwhelmed young Oscar, but he soon found his feet in Europe, taking victory in his very first British Formula 4 race at Brands Hatch. Winning in new racing categories was soon to become a habit. In 2019, he won the Formula Renault Euro Cup title, his first championship crown. His reward was a step up to Formula 3. Only now, he was a champion. Now, he had a target on his back. How did he respond to that pressure? He did what comes naturally. He won, taking the F3 title for the first time of asking. Formula 2 was next. Another step up. More pressure, same result. 3 seasons, 3 different championships, 3 titles. It had never been done before. Each time he went into the final weekend of the season with the crown still up for grabs and the pressure on. Each time he came out on top. That Formula One would follow was never in doubt. Which car he'd be racing took some sorting out. His stellar junior career meant he had teams fighting over him, with McLaren emerging victorious after a contract dispute with Alpine. The Woking team had gone to great lengths to make room for him, and then snatch him away from a rival outfit. They'd staked a huge amount on this highly rated rookie. Now, he had to deliver. No easy feat when he had one of the most highly rated drivers in Formula One on the other side of the garage. Some drivers never recover from a poor showing against a teammate. It can derail a career. Piastri was going up against one tipped for greatness. The pressure was ratcheting up again, not least because of the Aussie racers he was following into the big time. Jack Brabham, Alan Jones, Mark Webber, Daniel Ricciardo, winners all. Australian fans expect their heroes to win in any sport. F1 is no different. Would Piastri choke as he sat on the grid in Bahrain, waiting for the lights to go out at his maiden Grand Prix? Not a bit of it. It was his car that let him down that day.
I lost the gearbox.
And as if to prove how calm he is under pressure, he took his very first points in his first home Grand Prix under the intense glare of his new, expectant fans in his native Melbourne.
P8 points, home Grand Prix.
Thanks everyone. What a weekend. Cheers.
It was an early glimpse into his cucumber-cool demeanour in the cockpit. That was the highlight of the first half of the year, as McLaren wrestled with a difficult car. But a mid-season upgrade changed everything. Suddenly, Piastri had a ride to match his talent, and in Japan he came home third to score his first Formula One podium.
For the first time in Formula One, Oscar Piastri takes his place on the podium in just his 16th Grand Prix.
He was the first rookie to seal a top 3 finish in 6 years. Even better was to come next time out. In Qatar, he took pole, and then victory in the sprint, holding Max Verstappen at bay to take the flag first.
His first win in Formula One for Oscar Piastri!
It was the first ever sprint win for a rookie in F1, but once again, Piastri wasn't getting carried away.
Very nicely done, everyone.
To follow that up, he took another podium in the Grand Prix with a brilliant P2. By this point, McLaren had already seen enough. Piastri was a natural, and he was quickly rewarded with a new long-term contract, and at the end of the season, the Rookie of the Year award. In his sophomore year, he picked up where he left off in 2023, and at Monaco, that most unique of F1 challenges. He was bettered in qualifying and on race day only by home hero Charles Leclerc.
P2. Lovely job.
P2 in Monaco. I'll take it. Thanks, everyone.
But Piastri's day in the sun was coming. He wouldn't have to wait long until he too was standing on the very top step.
He was a champion in Formula 3, a champion in Formula 2. The Australian driver advances all the way to the checkered flag. Oscar Piastri wins for the first time in Formula 1.
Pressure? What pressure?